treasure hunt. We got what you want, we got gold and silver. Seems everyone's a winner, it's so elementary. You get one free entry, every single raffle make your collection dazzle. TGBCHraffle.com, TGBCHraffle.com.
Hello. Hello, Lorna. And it's better, is it? So I need to be near the desk though, that's the thing. So yes, nice to see you. Nice. And all that. I hope you had a good weekend. Looking forward to this week with lots of anticipations and everything. Just looking at that, there's a few coins there I haven't posted. But most of all the parcels that were done last week are in the process of being sent. As in, he's going to turn up today while we're in a minute, probably, while we're halfway through, like he normally does. And pick them up. Disturb me anytime you like, Chris. So we've got, there's Lorna, there's Kian, hello Kian, and Popcoin, and Sue, hello Sue D, and CoinCube, and there's Derek Clark. So hello to everybody. Got some exciting new stuff to talk about. We have. So you disturb me anytime you're ready to start, Chris. That's all right. Sooner we get started, the sooner we've got time left at the end. For sometimes we get some late spins, don't we? In case anybody wants to get in on the queue. I have some guesses to read out as well while Chris is getting ready. So 1926, 1947, 1952, 1953. And by the way, this first draw is for the Samuel Pepys. Samuel Pepys, £2 this first draw. 1953, 1948, 1950, 1960, 1964, 1977, 1992, 1997, 2002, 2012, 2015, and 2017. All of which are not correct. Hello Ian, nice to see you, mate. So this is for Samuel Pepys, £2, and it's going to be Gary Waring. Is it going to be Gary Waring? Gary Waring's the first winner of the day. Well done, Gary Waring. Someone else give me some guesses. Now, who was it that gave me some guesses? The next one up is going to be the Sherlock Holmes 50p. Other guesses I'm about to read out are 2604, not correct, 2871, 3006, 1407, 202, 1507, that previous one was 202, 202. 1971, 1974, 2008, all not correct. 1927, 1923, 6212, 3011, 303, 303, not correct. Look at that, I nearly won that. Oh. 1407, 9997, 9543, 8704, not correct. Richard Brabin, well done, Richard. Next up, we've got a 2020 Peter Pan set, which I'm going to win. 1237, 7712, 7701, 5618, 6390, the number 7, 5001, 4997, 678, 6119, 1862, 1758, 6811, all not correct. 5501, 1991, 1999 and 1998, not correct. 4576 3932 7402 9703, all not correct. Chris Dyer for the Peter Pan set. Well done, Chris. Next up, we come on to the memberships, and the first one being 50p TV. TV being the first one. I don't think I've got any more guesses sent to me by text. Okay, so that's that. Now where we are. 50p TV. Let's have a little slurp of my tea. 3 winners so far. Oh, I've got some exciting stuff to tell you. So we've now got, excuse me, we've got 3 more wheels been added. 1 for each day. Well, actually, we've got 6 more wheels added, but we'll start off with the first 3. So the first 3 wheels, 1 on a Monday, 1 on a Wednesday, and 1 on a Friday. And the wheels are called, that's Michael Bloxham. Well done, Michael. One on a Monday. Now we're going to find out what Michael's won. And I'll see to the postie man. Yes. That's all your parcels going off. Pardon me, so you'll all have deliveries come Friday. Michael's won 3 £2 coins. 3 times £2 coin. And today is a Monday, so it's all normal spins, what we call normal spins. I don't know if it lets him do that, John. Control A, select all. Next up, we've got Brexit20.net is the next one. So where was I? So yes, 3 new wheels. Brexit20.net, this one. So 3 new wheels. So they're called Free for All. So there's a Free for All £25 wheel, which will be on a Monday. And the first one of that will be at the end of the draws today. And there's a Free for All £39 one. And there's a Free for All £100 one. And it's free for all because every single person can get a set of 3. And all you have to do is add all 3 to your basket, add the code, which is coming up shortly. And if you add that code and click apply code, it will then give you £164 worth for absolutely free. Robert Barnes. So we find out what Robert's won. So you've got one priced at £25, one priced at £39, and one at £100. The £25 one is the £25 rules. The £39 one goes with the £39 rules, and the £100 one goes with the £100 rules, which means it's double. Ian, live chat, live chat. Thank you, Lorna. Forgot. Look at that, what have I missed? Then give it a thumbs up, click the thingy. Oh, that was on a Winnie the Pooh then. Jump to sixpences. Robert Barnes gets 10 sixpences. Next up, we've got Brexit20.org. So, what's really important, there's a couple of conditions attached to this. One is Brexit20.org we're on. One is that if you're writing these down, one condition is that it's just one per person. So don't make up any false accounts. You know, you can have one, the wife can have one, you know, and so on. Your daughter can have one, your son can have one, your dog can't have one, your cat can't have one, the flower vase can't have one. Right, but everybody in the family that's real can have one. So it's one per person. You add all three to your basket. It will come to £164. You add the code and it will take all of that off and give it to you for free. And that will give you one entry on each wheel. Derek Clark. Now you can buy more if you want, but that will give you one free entry on every wheel. So you can pass that along to a friend. You can include it in a Christmas card, whatever you like. Right, you can get your neighbours on it, so on. But it is one per person, and you must have another condition is that you must have full contact details, email, telephone, proper address, and everything. Because if somebody wins an expensive coin, I'm going to be doing due diligence. I'm not just going to be sending a coin off. I'm going to be looking to see if that is a genuine customer or if someone's pulled a stroke. And we've had people pull strokes before, so my advice is don't do it, please, because you'll end up getting caught. £25 raffle credit. Next up, we've got dinosaur50p.net. There you go. John, Chris has answered that. Dinosaur50p.net. So another condition is that you've got to tell, if you're going to give this to somebody, you've got to tell them what you need to do is you also need to join tgbchraffle.com. And that's really important that everybody joins that, because as you've now got to work out, you're likely every now and again to win raffle credit, and we can't put raffle credit into an account if you haven't got an account. So it's really important that whoever you give this to, if you want to let somebody in on this deal, then you make sure that they understand they need to join tgbchraffle.com. Because it does get frustrating for Chris when he has to sit there and try looking for somebody that ain't there. Gary Waring, shot, first double up of the day. See what Gary gets. So now we also have, so everybody got that, everybody understand that. If anybody doesn't understand anything, please ask. No question is too daft. So I think the code is there. So there it is, free for all. Lorna Jones put it up. And you add one of each one to your basket. So look in the drop-down list for the one that says free for all £24, and then another one says free for all £39, and another one says free for all £100. And like I say, you can buy more if you want, but everybody and their uncle and aunt gets one for free. Sheet of stamps. Dinosaur50p.org coming up next. So now we have another wheel. And this other wheel, the free for all, by the way, all the people that did get that, I only managed to get 3 people, I think it was, on the wheel, 3 or 4 people on the wheel. So you'll be on the wheels as of Wednesday for the free for all, and Friday. And for the Monday one, if you're not on today's one, you'll be on next Monday, because there wasn't enough time to get it all done. Hello, Lady Robbins. Nice to see you. So I've just, you might want to watch that bit on playback. I've just been talking, Lady Robbins, about the free-for-all that I've done, everybody. There's 3 free-for-all draws. Peter joins, well done. And you can have a free entry into all of them. And so can anyone else, so you can pass it on to other people. So it's worth, if you haven't, if you only just joined, it's worth catching that on Catch Up Later. So next up is, to talk about that is the referral one. So it's another set of wheels. Now there's nobody on these wheels today, so there will be no wheel spin. And because we're starting from scratch, we're starting from now, okay? So to get on this wheel, you've got to refer somebody. You've got to refer somebody over, and they've got to come over. When I say refer someone, I mean properly refer somebody into the chat. So they come over, they say hello, someone that can join us here and there, and get involved, right? Buy something off of TGBCH raffle to make sure they've got their account set up. £35 membership voucher. Well done, Peter. Next up is qgarden50p.org. And they've got to set up an account and buy some raffle tickets, and they've also got to buy a membership. Right, so we're talking about a proper referral, and then your name will go on the wheel. And once on the wheel, it will stay on the wheel. So it's really, really, really important. If anybody out there suddenly thinks, oh, I'll just make up 10 email addresses, I'll refer 10 people, I'll get put on the wheel 10 times, I'll win loads of stuff. Yes, in theory, you could do that. However, the wheels are live, and the wheels have everybody's name on, because we all have nothing to hide, and it's all a big friendly thing. Jed McConaughey, well done, Jed. McConaughey. Just joined us. See what he's won for his grandson. So yes, it is possible you could do that, but then you'd have your name on the wheel 10 times with in full view of everybody to see, and there's no one coming in the chat. People are going to think, oh, hello, what's that all about? So you just end up making yourself look silly, because so the reason we're doing this is for genuine, proper referrals, not pretend referrals, not made up referrals, but genuine, proper referrals. And your name will go on the wheel, and it will be on the wheel every day. TGBCH raffle, £25 credit. £25 raffle credit. So that's a really, really important bit of news. Puddleduck50p.net. So I expect it to be a really slow adding of names to the wheel. I don't expect it to be fast, you know, because we're looking for real proper referrals. Someone that you refer over, that comes over, that spends a couple of quid, that gets involved. And then your name goes on the wheel. And to help entice bringing a friend over, you could give them the free-for-all code. So they come over, they get £164 worth for free, and perhaps they go and buy another membership and spend a little bit of something on a TGBCH raffle, and they're in and they're on, and without much money. Peter joins. Peter joins for his double up. Well done, Peter. See what he gets this time. Lady Robin's got one of each as well. Well done, Lady Robbins. There's been far too much unpleasant stuff go on over time. It's time we put all that to bed and just said to everybody, look, everybody, every single person can have a piece of this. A sheet of coins Next up, we've got puddleduck50p.org. And all these memberships today, they're all £25 each to get on. And once you're on them every week then for life. Well, for as long as I'm alive anyway, or until we sell it. And if we sell the domain name, then, or what's going on, then you get a piece of that. I haven't sent that code out by newsletter yet. I will be later. So at the moment, it's really fresh. And because that's going to get really busy, I ought to say you have to give me, say, a week to get your name on the wheels. Derek Clark. Well done, Derek. See what Derek's got. But when I say, you know, and again, very important, when I say that, you know, you can join, your granny can join, your mum can join, your kids can join, whatever, that's great, but don't go joining using that free £164 worth of free-for-alls. Don't go joining in your grandma's name. Right? If your grandma's going to join, then she needs to join with her CC coin, a change checker coin. Next up is scumbag.tv. If your granny's going to join, your granny needs to join with her email address and her phone number. You know, and the same for anybody else. I don't want any made up stuff because it'll only come on top at some point. And I will just, it'll end up, you know, if anybody takes the mickey out of it, then we'll just end up blocking them and stripping them off everything. So it wouldn't work in the long term. Best to just, you know, do it real. Everybody in the family can have one each. Just make sure they use their proper full contact details and get them to sign up. Show them how to do it. Because the other thing you've got to remember is it's no good showing them how to do it. It's no good doing it for them. I mean, they're never going to join in. You need to show them how to do it so that people can join in. Look at all them Derek Clarks and Kian right in the middle. Look at that. What's the chances, eh? Let's see what Kian's. That's a lot of names on Scumbag TV. I love it. What's he going to get? Oh, that might be a Royal Mint package. There's a new voucher code on the ticker tape, on the red ticker tape look, scrolling across the screen for the raffle site. Use it or lose it. It's got a date on it. Next one up is snowman50p.net. 25 quid to get on this wheel. Once on it, you're on it for life. Perfect. That's perfect, Lady Robbins. I see that. Snowman50p.net. Who's it gonna be? Oh, and I have another bit of news for you. What? Even more news, I hear you say? Yes. Even more news. The Black Friday deal that I put on with Andy Bagg, well done Andy, the Black Friday deal that I put on with Scumbag TV, Ostomate TV, and Ian's TV. Remember the deal I put on Friday? £9, £17, and £29 respectively. And there's a few people that just didn't have a chance, work, one commitments, one thing or another. So we just made it, I thought, okay, let's make it a week's Black Friday. So it's on, I've adjusted the code and it will run out next Friday night, I think around 11 or 12 o'clock, if I've done it correctly. But let's just say it runs out sometime on Friday. So any of you that didn't get a chance to get on it, or you want to get on it a bit more, you've got until Friday. £45 membership voucher for Andy. So that's a cheap way for your friends to come along, refer somebody, give them the free one, and then they can get on another one quite cheaply, or another 3 quite cheaply. Next up, we've got snowman50p.org. So that's that bit of news. Oh, I have more news. More news, I hear you cry. Yes, more news. So even more news. What's even more news? Even more news. Starting today, we have the extra PayHip wheel. So for the PayHip subscribers, we now have 2 wheels, one for all subscribers and one just for gold members, which at the moment only has one person on both wheels, which is Lorna. Looks like that's going to be Lorna too. Lorna Jones. Now I view the pay, next one up, oh no, we're going on for Lorna's prize, see what Lorna's won. So I view the PayHip subscriptions as more for people that are buying and selling, and therefore are looking for like some sort of wholesale prices on stuff, or better than wholesale prices. That's how I see that. And they're getting that because they're going to give me a monthly subscription. So what I've decided to do is, you know how we have the Joker now, and you know, some of you probably don't know what the Joker rules are, but we'll go over those again and again. But it comes, the Joker gives you 4 choices at the moment. 15 random coins for Lorna. Next up is tgbchraffle.com. Membership for that. So where was I? So we're going to have, starting today, there's 2 wheels for the PayHip subscription. And because I consider that one to be more for, like I say, people that are looking to buy wholesale and resell. If you are a PayHip subscriber, then you have a permanent Joker in part. How many is there? 4. Yeah, so as a PayHip subscriber, you have a permanent Joker, essentially. Which means that you can swap any prize for one of those 4 prizes. Chris Dyer. Every time you win it. It also means that if you land on a Joker, it means nothing to you because you've got a permanent Joker anyway. However, it's a benefit to me because whilst you've got the Joker, no one else has got it. You know. So, and they have to take it off you. So, you know, it still applies that way. But what it means is if you are a PayHip subscriber, you go in the draws once or twice a week, depending on what level you're on, and you have a permanent Joker. So the more you're playing and the more spins you have, the more that Joker is worth. Two RM coins from a set. Cool. Next up is tgbch.tv. So So let's see if I've forgotten anything else. What else have I forgotten? What else do we need to tell you about? So for those of you that are having a lot of spins or buying spins, the Pay It subscription is really well worth it. And especially for the first people that join. Because at the moment we only have one, so therefore Lorna's going to win 6 times a week. If there's 2, that person's likely to win 3 times a week. Richard Bradlin, I think that's going to be. So lots of news, as you can see, and lots of good things happening. And the referrals, I have to say, they have to be genuine referrals to get your name on the wheel. Because once your name goes on that wheel, it's on there permanently. So that is a permanent thank you for referring somebody, which means that referring somebody could be worth hundreds and hundreds of pounds to you over time, as well as the option of winning a gold coin. But just think of all the other prizes that you win. A Queen's Beast. They've really shot up in value. Queen's Beast. There we go. Well done, Richard. Next up, we have tgbch.news. So the Joker, I've just seen a comment from Derek saying, what's a Joker worth? Next one up, by the way, is tgbch.news. So what's a Joker worth? At the moment, because I may, change it from time to time, but at the moment, you get 4 options. You can swap any prize that you win, any prize at all, for a Peter Pan coin, a change checker Peter Rabbit, a £25 raffle credit, and 6 blank coin sheets, right? And what I will also do is, I may need reminding from time to time, but starting today, supposing you win 2 times, like if you win 1 times vintage print, I'll use the vintage prints as an example because they're a perfect example. Michael Bloxham. Now we see what Michael's won. So from today, supposing you win 1 vintage print, you can swap that for 1 Peter Pan coin, 1 change checker Peter Rabbit, or 1 lot of £25 raffle credit, or 1 lot of 6 blank coin sheets. Supposing you land on 2 times vintage print, then you can swap for double. So you can swap for 2 Peter Pan coins. What if you land on 4 times vintage print? Well, then you can swap 4 times vintage print for 4 Peter Pan coins or 4 £25 raffle credits. Got me? So whatever you win double, the Joker becomes worth double in a way. 25 guesses for Michael Bloxham. Next up is tgbch.co.uk. So for example, Michael Bloxham's just won 25 guesses. Supposing he was a PayHip subscriber, he'd have a permanent Joker. He could go, I don't want the 25 guesses, I'll have £25 raffle credit, or I'll have the Peter Pan coin instead. See what I mean? So the PayHip subscription is completely and utterly different from everything else. Completely different from Patreon, Oh, we've got another subscriber that's gone up to a gold club on Patreon. So that's another one added. Thank you, Robert. So the PayHip subscription is completely and utterly different. Pardon me. Phil Sanderson. And to get the first few PayHip subscribers, the promotion that's on, as in what you get in Wheelspins, is so worth it. And the bonuses you get for signing up for the year's subscription, which I pay you in advance, by the way. Most people do it at the end of the year. I'm doing it at the beginning to entice you even more. Phil Sanderson's going to get himself a free spin, isn't he? Yeah. 1, 2. Well done, Phil. Nice, nice. So now I've extended that Black Friday deal till Friday. You can take advantage, like some people already have done, of buying 10 Ostomate TVs and combining 2 deals into one, and still getting your 3 Super Wheel spins for each block of 10. And we've got some of those to do today. Look at that. Look at that. Phil. Have a look. So he wins another 3 spins, so that becomes 3. Well done, Phil. So, spin again. 4 free spins. How does it become 4? Is it 4? 3. See, the bandit. 3 plus 1, 4 spins. Yes. Okay. Yep, bandits. Sheet of stamps. I thought he landed on 1 free spin, which then gave him 2. And then he landed on another 1 free spin. That's what I thought. So I sort of make it 3 in total. Because it only doubles on the first one, doesn't it? Change checker Peter Rabbit. Steward's inquiry. On to the third one. Definitely 3 free spins plus 1 free spin. Okay, cool. We will just call it the 4 in total and be blooming well done with it. And we'll just call Phil a bandit. That's what we'll do. In fact, I might get a great big felt tip pen and write bandit all over the box. See what I mean? Look, look. Not not satisfied with that, he's going to go for one of them. £50 raffle credit. That's why you've got to tell people to sign up to tgbchraffle.com, because you could win that. So last one, unless he wins another free blooming spin. So with the PayHip subscriptions, if you're going to leave Lorna to just clean up every week, if not, get over there and pick one. And it's all for super wheel spins, because that saves time. So 2 raw mint coins from a set. Finally, we get away from Mr. Phil Sanderson and get over to the greatbritish.co.uk. Blooming Scott did that the other day, didn't he? He had 3 spins, and by the time we'd finished, he'd had 12, because he kept winning free. He won all them 3 spins. Derek Clark's got 2 bandit badges. Somebody did those badges for me, and I'd forgotten I had them, so I emptied the box and put one in everyone's parcel. So this is the greatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk. Oh, might be the first win for the Weymouth Food Bank. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Get it off that Derek. Ah, the bandit. Look at that. Derek Clark. Let's see what Mr. Clark has won. Ian, I just bought more shares. Good girl. Have you gone for the one that gives you the extra spins? Let's see which one we've got. £25 raffle credit. Next up, we got WWF50p.net. Now, if anybody buys any spins, you better let me know in the chat, because I might miss it, because I've got a lot of orders coming through from the memberships. And I can't see at a glance. I can't see at a glance the difference between an order coming in for memberships or an order coming in for spins. So if somebody buys any spins, yeah, I've got yours, Kian. But if anybody else buys any spins, just let me know. If you get those 10 in Ostomate TV at that price, you can also get 3 Super Wheel spins. So if you're thinking of buying any spins, that is a bargain at the minute. £25 credit. So it's WWF50p.net. Oh, who just won that? I wasn't paying attention. Laura, who just won that we're doing the spin for? WWF50p.net. Derek, was it? Okay, cool. Derek Clark. Was it Derek? Oh, no, sometimes Lady Robbins is on a delay and Derek on the one before that. £25 raffle credit. So the one that we're doing the £25 raffle credit. But who was that for? Was that for Derek Clark? Again, did he win 2 on the trot? So I took my eye off the ball then, didn't I? So did he just win 2 on the trot? Yes. Thank you, Chris. Right. Next up is WWF50p.org. How many have you got, Lorna, spins wise, that you're due? I think I've got you down for, is it? Yeah, the 3 super wheel spins. RJ holds the joke at the moment as he took it off Derek on Friday. Oh, yeah, okay. So RJ has the joker at the moment. You lost it on Friday, Derek. But you just won this one. So that probably makes up for it. Hang on a minute. I need to have a look. Because I've got Scott telling me he's got the joker. When did you win the joker? I know Richard won it on Friday. Joker Scott Donaldson I've got here. I should have put a date. Kean is still owed a couple because he had one, didn't he? He used one off. So he had one. An RM package coin for Derek Clark. So if you want a permanent joker, sign up on PayUp. That makes sense. So I think at the moment it's Mr. Scott Donaldson that's got the joker because he won it off of RJ quickly, if I remember rightly. So that's there. Okay, on we go. So this one is YouTube members. This is all YouTube members. So if you pay $1.99 a month, you're on here twice. And if you're a gold member, $17.99 a month, you're on here 25 times. Alison Pucci, well done, Alison. And YouTube, of course, is a double up. Next, let's find out what Alison's won. This is true. And remember, absolutely anybody can use that free-for-all code. You get 1 on each. 24 on coins. Haven't seen that one for a while. 24 on coins. Next up, we've got Patreon all members. Now with the Patreon all members, minimum is $3 a month, so you'll be on the wheel 3 times. And if you are on $25 a month, you're on the wheel 30 times. And if you're a gold member on $50 a month, you're on the wheel 75 times. That's it. Yeah, that's what I thought, Chris. Yeah. Yeah, that's all right. Don't worry. It gets confusing. I confuse me bloody self half the time. And I'm sure, you know, we'll have a few bumps in the road and I'll make a few mistakes here and there. But on the whole, we're doing fine. So at the moment, Mr. Donaldson's got the Joker. So using Scott as an example, so Scott, you've got your wife Sue D, she watches and partakes and stuff, she's into coins, so you can use that free for all. Sue can use it, Katie can use it, and I've forgotten your son's name, that's embarrassing. He can use it as well. John White. Hi, John. John White for a little win. Hello, Robert. Robert Barnes. He's over there, wet and windy South Shields. Hello, mate. So yeah, it's the last time today we do 2 gold Patreons. It'll be 1 gold Patreon draw every day from next week because we're caught up now. And the other thing to mention is with the PayHip subscription, it comes out a month after you take out the subscription. So it doesn't matter what time of the month you take it out. So John gets 3 sheets of stamps because it's a treble up. I think for $3 you can be on this wheel. It's a treble up. $50 is a better deal though. So that's the Patreon Gold. Now we do Patreon Gold. No, we don't. That was the YouTube. Where were we? 3 sheets of stamps. That was the Patreon all members, sorry. Now we're on the YouTube Gold. See, I confuse myself half the time. YouTube Gold members now. So if you're a YouTube Gold member, $17.99 a month, you're on this wheel once each. And there are other bonuses for being a gold member. So for those of you that have just joined us, there's been lots of news in today's show. So I'd suggest watching it back from the beginning. We've got a new referral set up. So there's going to be a referral wheel every day. And we've got the new free-for-all wheels every day. £25, £39 and £100 one. Popcoin. He sneaked in there twice now, he has. Popcoin King. All done, mate. And this is a double up. So Alison Pucci must go back to that. She won 20 foreign coins. Nobody corrected me. Look, it should have been 40 because it's a double up. It's a YouTube wheel. 40. And this one is also a double up. Okay, Lady Robbins, be safe. Free spin. Now, let's just get this right before we start. It's a double up. So he wins 2 spins, and the spin that he's got was on anyway, makes a total of 3. 1, 2, 3. What a touch, Popcoin. So you've got 3 spins of double whatever you land on. So the first spin is worth £100 raffle credit. Not bad for your first spin. Second spin. Carry on with that, and I'm just having a quick read. Oh, missed that one. £45 membership voucher. Was that spin number 2? See that, Derek? Oh, so that becomes a £90 voucher, doesn't it? £90 membership voucher, sorry. And this becomes 12 uncirculated 50p. Okay, cool. Next up, we've got Patreon Gold members. So what you got there, Popcoin, was we've got another one to add to that, I think. So that's not on there yet, Robert, but it will be for Wednesday. So what you got, Popcoin, was £100 raffle credit, £90 membership voucher, and 12 uncirculated 50p coins. First, that is Scott Donaldson. It's actually my fault, Robert. I should have had you on that wheel because, and we're at the end of the month, which means that you're going to get charged again as soon as we go into the next month. And you wasn't even on one wheel. You should have been on both of these wheels. So I'm going to give you a spin when we start doing all the spins afterwards. I'll put you down here for a super wheel spin because I think that's only fair. Otherwise, you've just upgraded for nothing for this month, if you see what I mean. So fair's fair on that. 6 uncirculated 50p coins times 3 is 18 uncirculated 50p coins. Then we've got a second Patreon gold spin. You're welcome, Robert. I thought I'd done it and I realise now I hadn't, but I've sent Chris so many messages. It's no wonder I've forgotten a couple. Oh, it's going to be between Chris and Scott. Mr. D or Mr. D? Chris Dyer. Well done, Chris. And this is what Mr. D the younger is going to win. $25 guesses. So that's 75 guesses. Okay, next up we have 2 pay hip draws. One is a pay hip all members draw, of which there is only one name. Swap for silver. I've lost what I was saying there. Oh yeah, pay hip. The younger one, first time. It's Scott sending me messages taking the mickey out of your age, Chris. Right, so where are we? Pay hip is all members draw, and that is only going to have one name on it, which is Lorna. So no point spinning that wheel. So we just show you what Lorna's going to win. That's why I think I've got you put on the wrong wheel, Robert. I've told Chris to put you on this wheel, but no, I've put you on the wrong wheel. Sorry, Chris. I'm going to have to get you, when you can, take Robert off of this wheel, because he goes on. He upgraded his membership to gold on Patreon, and we only have one pay hip subscriber at the moment, which is Lorna. So on one wheel, Lorna will be on there 200 times, and on the other wheel, she'll be on there once. So again, I thought I'd get through another show without making a single cock up. It didn't happen. Essentially, we've got 2 spins for Lorna. That's what it means. 2 spins for Lorna, 2 super wheel spins, because they are super wheel spins from the pay hip draws. Yeah, you can use it on anything you want, and you can use it on items that are on sale. So winning a membership voucher right now, if you use it on those 3 domains that are in the Black Friday sale, is a mental deal. £35 membership voucher. Oh, this is Lorna Jones. And it's a treble up, so that becomes £105 membership voucher. Next, we've got the gold members, which again is Lorna. So we just spin the wheel again to see what Lorna's won. I thought you was being funny. That's why you caught me off guard. I thought you was just being ha funny. And yeah, you're right. You've got 2 prizes that you can swap for a silver Peter Rabbit. Sorry, Chris. Silver Peter Rabbit. £45 membership voucher, which multiplied by 3 is 121.35. Lorna Jones again. 135 membership voucher. Right, so hold on a second, Chris. Let's just give your fingers a rest a minute, because let's just get this right. Let's go back to that, because like I said, I thought you was messing about. I thought you was playing with me, but you actually have got that. So what you actually won was 25 guesses was the win. So this says you can swap 2 wins for a silver Peter Rabbit. So essentially, and I might as well get this right, because if I don't, I'm only going to have Scott texting me going, no, actually, you ain't got it right. So what that means is that you can swap 2 of those, 25 guesses for a silver Peter Rabbit and 25 guesses for another silver Peter Rabbit. So swap 2 wins of that for 2 silver Peter Rabbits, and then you still have 25 guesses left over because you won it 3 times and you can only swap 2. Got me? And I'm sure you're going to want to just do that. So that will be 2 times silver Peter Rabbit plus 25 guesses. That's just keeping it exactly right to the point. I'll throw that one away because I've got Chris's name on it. Right then, so that's that back to normal. Next up, we have the team members, and we've got the team members next. Then I've got referrals and super wheel. Can we put the free for all? Where have we got that, Chris? Can we have that at the end after the super wheel? Easier for me for my list, if that's all right with you. Because we have got one free for all draw today. It's got a couple of names on it. But this one is the team members. So the free for all is coming up shortly. I'm just not sure which way around it is. Said it at the end already. Right, so free for all £25. Lisa Thorpe. Well done, Lisa. This is also a treble ups. See what Lisa's going to get. You won one, John. Patreon one. Okay, this is the team members, Lisa Thorpe, and she's going to get. Oh, what's she going to get? What's she going to get? Change checker coin. So she gets 3 times change checker coin. Okay, referrals. So the next wheel will be for the referrals, but we haven't got anybody yet because we're only launching that today. So if you'd like to get on the wheel and be the first and only person on the wheel, refer somebody to come in here, join in, buy raffle tickets, buy a membership. Okay, next up is the Super Wheel members. Please take a note of the stringent rules. And the leaderboard has been updated, so I encourage everybody to check the leaderboard, check their points. Super Wheel winner is Geraldine Anderson Ward. Geraldine. Well done, Geraldine. Yeah, that's no problem, Chris. So this is for Geraldine Anderson Ward, and she's got first day cover, so she gets 3 times stamp first day. Okay, so then lastly, we have the first free for all wheel, and this is the one that you will all be on if you filled out your orders and got them in. You'll be on there for Wednesday and Friday and next Monday. So once you're on it, you're on it, because it will just be the same wheel all the time, just with different prizes. Well, what I mean by different prizes is it will have different prize meanings. So on a Monday, it'll be the £25 rules, and on a Wednesday, it'll be the £39 rules, and on a Friday, it'll be £100 rules. So it'll be double up on a Friday. Chris Dyer, well done, Chris. That's your second or third win today, I think. Well done. £200 coin. 3 times 200-year-old coin. And anyone can have that. So anyone has the opportunity to win a gold coin, just beyond these free-for-alls. No money required. Do you need a minute or two, Chris? Get yourself a drink. That's Scott's age. It's like you two have got it in for each other. Carry on. Okay, so first up, the first spin's gonna be for Robert Barnes, because I messed that right up. I put him on the wrong wheel completely, and he should have had a chance at least 2 games there. Remember, if you subscribe on PayHit, you get a permanent Joker from now on. Doesn't matter what membership, because the more you spend, the more you get to use the Joker. So that's entirely up to you. That's a nice coin to have. Who's got that? Robert Barnes. 1982 higher. Tell you something about that 50p. I've probably told you all about that anyway. Next up, we've got three super wheel spins for Scott Donaldson. Where did I just do with? Oh, there it is, Robert Barnes. Right, there we go. Robert Barnes. Oh, and that's three of them. 3 times 1982 higher. But if you'd like me to, I'll swap one of those for, say, a 1964 Seychelles 25 cents, which is also quite rare. But I'll tell you about the 1982 50p anyway. So you can tell me what you want whenever you're ready, Robert. The 1982 50p, in 1981, Ireland minted 1981 50p's. 9 times £2 coins. That's his first spin. And they carried on minting 1981 50p's with a 1981 day into 1982. So for the first part of 1982, they're still minting with a 1981 date. And in the end of 1982, they started making the 1983s, but they made them in 1982. So they were being made in 1982 of a 1983 date. And it was only a certain portion of 1982 that they actually made and minted 1982 50p's with a 1982 date. So I say that that is a rare coin, and even the Irish Mint has no idea how many coins they actually made. 25 guesses, so that becomes 75 guesses. But that's the story behind the 1982 Ireland 50p, and for several years you would never find one on eBay, because every time one came up for sale, I would buy it for about 5 years. As soon as I saw one come up for sale, it's set so that it sent me an email every time somebody listed one. And as soon as I saw one for sale, I'd just go and buy it. I always felt it was like buying a Kew Gardens really cheap. And as ever, I always encourage people, do your own due diligence and research on these things. Don't just go by what I tell you. 3 sheets of stamps, that's going to be. Well done, Scott. That's because he bought 10 Ostomates at a really cheap deal and then got 3 spins. Next up, we've got Lorna Jones, 3 super wheel spins. Lorna also bought 10 Ostomate TVs and got her deal. And you can too till Friday. You can get the deal again, or for the first time between now and Friday. If you're going to play this game regular and you're going to buy spins regular and you're going to get lots of spins one way or another, either by winning them or whatever, that's why I've made the Joker the way I have over on PayHit. Got to make it more enticing for you, see. £25 raffle credit, so that is £75 raffle credit. Not bad for a first spin. Raffle credit is what got Scott his first gold coin, isn't it? So if you work out what you can get 10 Ostomate to normally £39, it's in the Black Friday special, it's 17 quid a pop. Buy 10 of them, £170, you get 3 Super Wheel spins worth 90 quid. And you can use any voucher codes off that as well if you've got any discount codes. 6 uncirculated 50p coins becomes 18 uncirculated 50p coins. Last spin coming up for Lorna. Yes, I did, but never mind. Last spin coming up for Lorna. Keith Brady, if you're watching, you're owed an Ups a Daisy, so you and I have got to communicate at some point. £30 raffle credit times 3 is £90 raffle credit. Lovely. Next one is Ian Menon, Mr. Gold himself. For those of you that didn't see it, Mr. Menon won himself a gold coin and was 1 away from a second gold coin on Friday. And if anybody wants to get 10 of those Ostomates, and we've got time, I'll do the spins today. You can get 3 Super Wheel spins. But when you work it out using your voucher, no brainer. Ian's choice. First person to hit me with a number. One, two, three. Let's see what he's got. What's he got? A booby prize. Okay, so I have to. So that's a whoops. It's really. And I've got to speak to Ian about that to offer him a booby prize. So yeah, that's his first spin, isn't it? So booby prize. That'd be an interesting choice for him. I'll make him that when I speak to him, because I don't think he watches every time live. And it will save us a bit of time as well, so I'll do that with him by text. Next spin for Ian. 2 more. Oh shit. Sugar. Give me 2 more numbers, please, Lorna. At your convenience. Okay. 10, George, 6 pennies. Okay, just keep it split screen while you're doing the next spin. I'll do these 2. So we want 4, 5, and 6 because he won 3 Ian's choices, didn't he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Got to get it right. Got to get it right. So he also wins 10 A to Z letters, or a spin again, but I'm sure he will take the 10 A to Z. 10 A to Z. 10 P's. I'm sure he would take that rather than take the chance of spinning again. First day stamp times 2, 4, 6 times first day stamp, and 30 George V, George VI pennies, which of course you can't have 30 different ones, there wasn't enough of them. And the other one is a choice between a £60 membership voucher or a Silver Peter Rabbit, which I will Silver Rabbit or 60 membership voucher. So when you're watching this on Catch Up, Ian, you've got to talk to me about your boogie prize, and you've also got to choose between a Silver Peter Rabbit or a £60 membership voucher. So we can put that one back in. We can put that one back in. So we've now got it written down, and we can give them a bit of a shuffle up. And Ian, of course, won the gold Peter Pan the other day. That's a shuffle up for them. So that's Ian done. Who else we got? Derek Clark. He also bought 10 Ostomate. So he has 3 Super Wheel spins. Here's yours, Mr. Clark. He'll be watching this on Catch Up. So this is a time to get the wife or the husband involved. If you've been trying to get them involved and they don't want to know, get them involved, get them on that free for all. Tell them it ain't going to cost them nothing, and they might get a little bonus. Sheet of stamps. So that becomes 3 sheets of stamps. Here's a little offer for you, and it only applies while we're online, because we're online for another half an hour. So it only applies while we're online, and it only applies to the people watching online. If you get 10 of any of the £39 memberships, including the Ostomate one at the sale price, if you get 10, you get 3 Super Wheel spins. I will give you 4. Just for today. Just for now. Work it out if it's worth it to you. I should have plugged that in before we started. Stamp first day cover, so we get 3 of those. 3 times stamp. And this is what you could get. 3 of those, 3 sheets of stamps, 3 stamp first day covers he gets. So if anybody wants to do that 10 times, one more spin. If anybody wants to do that 10 times, that's 10 £39 memberships. But I include Ostomate TV in that, which is on sale at the moment at 17 quid. So you could have an unbelievable bargain there. But to get that 4th one, you've got to do it within the next half an hour. Last spin for Derek. And of course, if you buy 2 lots of 10, you'll get it twice, or 3 lots of 10, you'll get it twice. So he gets 2 free spins, 1, 2. 3 spins. We respin that one, and then we give him his 2 extra spins. So for every block of 10 £39-pounders, you'll get that deal, 3 Super Wheel spins, 4 if you do it within the next half an hour, and you can include the one that's on sale. And you can buy one or all of them, makes no difference. It would be quite cool if we could have the next half an hour with non-stop Super Wheel spins. That would be really cool. I would, but you haven't done my vouchers yet. I can't do them until later though. 15 Isle of Man coins. 15. So that becomes 45 Isle of Man coins. I would love to be able to work that fast. So we've got the last two spins now. No, I know, darling. Last two spins, and then we're on to Kia. Looks like that might be a Peter Pan coin. Peter Pan. Oh, 3 times. Peter Pan. Next one. I just paused up, didn't I? Anybody spot my deliberate mistake? Come on, Lorna, you're normally right on the case. What have I missed? Or what did I nearly miss? Can you work out? Did anybody work out what I just did wrong? £25 raffle credit, which becomes £75 raffle credit. Keep going, 4 more spins. That's where I messed up. He won 2 free spins, didn't he? Yeah, you're right, Chris. He won 2 free spins and he won it on a Super Wheel spin. So 3 times 2 is 6. Even Scott missed that one. Ha 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 ha. Oh no, it wasn't. Oh no, it wasn't. So he's having it right off here, and this is just for buying 10 Ostomate TVs. I mean, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? Wonder how he's getting on building that coin shop on the end of his house. 3 times bunts, £2. Next spin. Cash is king. If you've got the cash and you get them now while we're on, which is what you could get. Never ending bloody spins. Get off that one. Get off. Get off. Oh, jeez. That's expensive. 3 of those. 2 more. 3 times 1982 Ireland 50p's. Twice in one day. How does that happen? Talk about stitched up. Super rare coins. 6 of them in one day. I mean, gee whiz, man. Get away from them free spins. £30, George, 6th. Last spin, if he doesn't land on a free spin. We need a poo 3 times. We need poo. That's Derek Clark. Done, dusted. Next for Mr. Regan. Fire away. Normal spins. 2 lots of 6. On for Phil. Thanks, Phil. I just had an email. I got my parcel coming this week. Yippee! Oh, cool. Yeah, that's one of the ones that was just picked up, Lorna. So you'll all have got an email now. 10 Commonwealth. Normal wheel, so it's just 10. Commonwealth key in, 8 banknotes. Commonwealth could be anything under the English Commonwealth. So that could be your, it could be anything from your, what are they called, the sea energy, whatever islands, it could be anything like that, or it could be Canada, it could be Australia. Australia's a Commonwealth, New Zealand's a Commonwealth, all part of the UK under that old, you know, Rule Britannia stuff from years ago. So they're all Commonwealths, all part of us. So anything that's like that, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and generally, like if you get, say, a sheet of coins or half a sheet of coins or whatever, they will generally be in dates. Once £2. So you won't get, like, I don't know, if you win, like you've won 10 Commonwealth coins, so you won't get 10 Canadian 1 cent coins that are all the same date. If you've got 1 cent coins, they'd be all different. If you've got 5 cent coins, they'd be all different, you know, all different dates. So you get like partial date runs, that kind of thing. Sheet of coins. Cool. Next one. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie Pooh. Last one of the first 6. Just a little warning going out there, so to speak. I have mentioned it a few times, but just sort of to keep mentioning it really. At some point, I expect to take off the facility to be able to purchase the £10 wheel spins. And then that will only mean super wheel spins left to purchase. And at some point, I want to be able to turn those off because I want to be too busy with all the other stuff. So I'm just letting you know that at some point, one or both could be turned off. Sheet stamps. Last block of 6. As long as you don't win any free spins, that is. And we've got one for Phil. Okie dokie, Lorna. Baker's dozen. So that's the first one. Next spin, Baker's dozen. What do you want, Kian? Coins or banknotes? Baker's dozen is 13. If you ever get asked that in a quiz now, you'll never forget. Baker's dozen, 13. What would you like, coins or notes? Coins. Now, some of you might be wondering out there, this Kian bloke, he comes in regular as clockwork and he's having 100 quid's worth of spins, 20 pre-decimal coins. Next spin. And he's having all these spins. He won't mind me saying this. And he's having all these spins. Right, what's going on there? Well, let me tell you what's going on so that you know. Kian is one of our top sharers. And we give you a £100 voucher when you get 200 shares on a post that we give you. If you remember, it's something we've been setting up for a little while now. We've got a little sharing group going on. And the idea is you join loads and loads of groups on Facebook, different groups, could be coin groups, collectible groups, advertising groups. There's lots and lots and lots of groups where £45 membership voucher. Next one. There's lots and lots of groups you can join. And lots of groups you can join where they want you to post daily. They actually want you, there's groups called Post Your Ads Daily and things like that, where no matter what you're advertising, and this would suit Lou's Emporium as well for Andy Walton, and any of you that have got a business or your own Facebook pages, that there are loads, there are thousands and thousands of groups where you can post your advert for your business daily, every day of the week, and they don't mind, that's what they want, it's not spam. The only trouble is it takes up time. And I haven't got the time to sit here and share. Plus, you can't share too much on one account. Otherwise, you get blocked. What's your mate? Come on in, grab a chair.
No, we're off.
Oh, you're off?
Yeah.
Right then. Change check of coin. 2 more spins for Kian. Hello.
Hello, everyone. No, it's not the. This isn't the chemo. It's My son went a bit overboard with my haircut. See you soon.
All right, mate. See you later on. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. It's really important. So there's thousand groups on Facebook, and you can join these groups, you know, and you can post your adverts, and they're more than happy for you to post. Some people don't like it, but most of them, they like it, and they want you to do it. 8 banknotes. So as I say, what we do is we give you a post, and then when you've got 200 shares on that post in loads of different groups, and we verify that, then we give you £100 voucher. And Kian is one of our most prolific workers in that. And he is constantly getting up there with the 200 shares, and we go in and we verify it, and it's checked. And then he spends them on spins. Now it's a very interesting, there's an interesting thing going on here, which I'm taking note of personally. So there's 2 people that are very prolific. One is Kian and one is RJ, and they're both working 2 different systems. So Kian's system is when he gets a voucher, he spends it on wheel spins. Whereas RJ will predominantly, for the most part, spend his on memberships. So what's interesting for me is looking at this, the way that it's sort of going, and looking at what Kian wins for his £100 voucher, and looking at what RJ gets overall for his £100 voucher, to see, you know, 2 people got 2 different systems here. It's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. So you can get these £100 vouchers and have all these wheel spins or membership and stuff for free if you want to spend the time doing loads of sharing. And if you do, get in touch. Okay, another spin for Phil Matthews, please, Maestro. Phil Matthews has bought himself a spin. So if anybody else out there has got time on their hands, ain't doing nothing, and can be bothered to do it, then let me know. We can add you to the group. They'll help you in the group. They'll tell you how they do it and what they're doing and what not to do. You know, because you can't just go steam straight in and be sharing 100 a day. You'll get your account blocked. So you've got to be careful. But, you know, I think Kian's got it off pat now. What are you getting, Kian? £100 voucher every week or every 2 weeks or what? What's it averaging out for you at the minute? You must have a good idea. 15 random coins for Phil Matthews. 15 times random coins. Because if you're getting like 1 a week, then that averages out at £100 a week, which is not bad. If you're getting 1 a fortnight, it's like £50 a week, isn't it? You know, how's it working out for you? What do you reckon you're doing, Kian? 200 shares every how often? So people know. And people can see, oh, I might want to get involved in that. The more the merrier, is what I say. And especially because I do this because so many groups and stuff and all this trouble and hassle and one thing and another stop us from advertising in a load of groups and etc. So they make a point of deleting and getting rid of and banning, and that's cool. So I make a point of doing even more. So I pay people to do the sharing. Interesting little gig it is. But I say, if you've got nothing better to do, and again, there's times in my life where I had nothing better to do, I'd have loved to have done that, and ended up getting loads of stuff for it. Okay, where are we? 1650. Where are we on the orders? Have we got anybody that's had one of those 10s and they want to get an extra Super Wheel spin? No, I haven't enticed that credit card out of your wallet. That's outrageous. That means you're saving the money to feed the family. I just think that's outrageous. Do you know what I mean? It's only Christmas, loaf of bread, bit of chicken, bit of mayonnaise, that'll do, salad. This is more important. Not a bad show, eh? Not a bad lot today. Pretty good. And if you're not too sure about the rules that I set out for the referrals, watch the beginning of the video. If you've come late, there's a lot of information on the beginning. I've forgotten most of it already. And that's it. Wow. Go to Sally Army Christmas Day. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Go to Salvation Army on Christmas Day. You know, if you've got a couple of kids, take the biggest one, take his old socks and shoes and whatever that don't, you know, fit anymore, and then wrap them up and give them to the youngest one. So they've got something to open. Do you know what I mean? And then you can spend your money on me. So, anybody got any questions about anything that I've come up with today, or, you know, the new stuff today, or anything like that? Anybody want to fire any questions at me to sort of, that they're not sure of? Or are we all sure? Sure of everything. So you've got Scumbag TV that is, was £25 and it's now £9 until Friday. Got Ian's TV, which was £100. And it's now £29 till Friday. You've got Ostomate TV, £39, which is now £17 till Friday. And cash customers, if you get 10 of those, then you get free Super Wheel spins. Raffle link might be coming up. It's easy to remember, tgbchraffle.com. Nice and simple. And, you know, if you ever think, oh, like Popcorn just there, he needed a link, right? If you ever think, oh, I need a link, go to Ian's TV. That's the one to remember. Ian's TV is the one to remember, because if you go there, you've got all the links on the one page. And you've also got the leaderboard over there, I believe. Yes, it is. Yeah. That's what it is. Team missing. tgbch.com. No, tgbchraffle.com. Get it right, Ian. Wake up. Ian's TV. There you go. Ian's.tv. And that gives you all the links. You can go to Ian's.tv and then you can just click on the link that you want and it will take you straight there. And it's super duper. So there you are. So we've got the new wheels that we've added are the free-for-all wheel and the referrals wheel. But of course, we've got no one on the referrals wheel yet. So one of you be the first person to refer somebody properly and get on that wheel. And then you'll be on it every day. Every day, every day. That's got to be the best way, the best referral system there is, isn't it? Right then, I think that's it. I'm done. I don't think I've got anything else to tell you. It's 5 minutes to go anyway. So we'll call it a day there. And we'll just say, thanks very much for joining us. Go and tell all your friends between now and Wednesday. And come back on Wednesday and join us at 3 o'clock and see what else you can win. Congratulations to all the winners, lots of decent prizes. And I will get on those over the next couple of days. And that's it. Thanks very much. See you all on Wednesday.
British coin hunt, we got what you want. We got gold and silver, seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary, you get one free entry. Every single rifle make your collection dazzle. tgbchraffle.com. tgbchraffle.com.